Alright, here's an update video for anybody who's been following my balcony solar panel saga. I have decided to hang them up now, which I think is going to be a lot better because you don't have the shade of the railing as you saw in my prior video. I will come back a little bit later. It's early in the morning right now, so the sun is not really directly shining on the panels. Right now I'm only getting about 15 watts because again the sun is still just coming out. It's morning time, but I did want to kind of show how I hung these up. It's a little bit of a pain to hang them up. I mean, they weigh 16 pounds each, and it's a little bit precarious because they fold, so they kind of want to fold in on you when you're hanging them up. But as you can see, I've got these carabiners here, so I mounted this piece here, and then I've got carabiners mounted to the solar panels and a carabiner here that I attach it to, and then show you over here as well. So, you know, pretty simple setup. And then down on this side, to prevent it from, you know, swaying too much in the wind, I just have these bungee cables here that are adjustable. You can actually adjust the length of these. And I'll post links for all this stuff. I think all in with all the hardware, I'm under like $20. But of course I have my labor as well. And it took some time to kind of plan this out. Now the angle of the solar panels are not the same. This one over here kind of angles more out, like towards the sun. This one is more vertical, as you can see. So later in the day, this left one is probably going to get more power as the sun goes down than this one. You know, ideally I would want to have maybe some kind of a rod system mounted down here and somehow mount it to the railing that I can adjust the angle, you know, to however I want. But I still think that this is going to be better than placing them on the ground in the shadow of the railing. There's very little shadows with this setup here, although you do get some shadowing, you know, with the roof a little bit, depending on the angle of the sun. But this is a south-facing balcony, so for the majority of the afternoon, you know, this is going to be mostly in full sun. The other thing about this setup is I wanted to be able to install both panels at the same time, so I had to kind of plan out and measure everything so that they would both fit. But at the same time, if I want more light into the room or light on my balcony, or I just want to sit out here and enjoy the sun or something like that, I only need to set up one solar panel. Of course I would get half the power with that, but you know, being able to set both of them up at the same time means that I have you know, potentially the advantage of the full capacity of these solar panels, which is, you know, 400 watts. I don't expect to see a full 400 watts with these, but we'll see what we can get a little bit later when we have ideal conditions.